Hi. I see. You are... I heard from the chief, friends who helped him go through. I'll open the door, 1 minute. You might have noticed I've completely given up on the voice acting of these damn orcs, because they say like one line. The character seems to voice act one line out of like the 10 in the conversation. It's like, it's kind of baffling. Forest of Rituals is open. New zone. Like I'm all for listening to the Japanese dialogue just for a little bit of color, but if they're gonna have like 10 lines of dialogue and voice one of them, I'm like, I give up on you. This is nonsense. I really wish these games would just voice their whole game. It's just a matter of standards at some point for me. Like, I feel like at some point that's just... So many games do it that the ones that don't do it feel like they don't really have that much of an excuse at some point. Here we go. Or at the very least, just voice entire conversations and then don't voice entire other conversations. I'm trying to remember the last game I encountered that in. I think it might have been Lost Odyssey. Was the first game I played where I was completely baffled by like mid-conversation it'd be full voice act. Like, I think there was individual moments of Lost Odyssey where you would start the cutscene as a fully voiced, fully dialogue, like fully performed cutscene, but it was just like canned animation. So it was like it was the slightly cheaper middle ground version. And then it would cut to a pre-rendered cutscene of like, oh my god, look, this is why this game's on so many discs, because of these beautiful pre-rendered cutscenes, and it's all hyper action and full voice acting. And then that pre-rendered cutscene would end, and it would cut to a goddamn like text-only conversation that was the same characters in the same room, and it's like, do you understand like how anticlimactic this is to cut directly from a CGI cutscene to freaking people going like jabbermouths while text pops up on the screen, and the dialogue probably goes ding, 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 while the character just keeps clicking to continue forward, and that's all the sound. Like, it's just so anticlimactic to change midstream. So if a game for some reason can't consistently voice act, at the very least, just have each sequence be pure voice acting or pure not voice acting, and don't cut back and forth, because when you go back and forth, it just feels cheap and weird. Claw weapon. I don't really want a claw weapon, but at least it's something I don't really have already. And we're getting a little high on threat, so if I keep going at this rate, we'll actually get attacked. And I just like having the upper hand of that first attack. There we go. Teleport would suck, but it's most likely a needle. It was needle. We got a Qatar. Yeah, the teleport was unlikely, and at this point, we're pretty close to the beginning. So not necessarily the biggest risk ever. Holy Light is such a fantastic skill. It's gonna be kind of neat finishing this dungeon and then going out into the world and buying like 3 new blood crystal skills. I'm kind of holding off just because I don't quite want to look at it yet right now, but I'll soon enough. You know, Scarlet could do with some hit points for a front row character. Let's get her up to 15 also. I like that number for a hit point count for a front row character, even when they do have Pangolin to help a lot. Because it means you can just soak up a lot of damage when things go bad. And things will go bad. Oh, frogs! They're called poison worms now. They have not successfully applied their poison so far. I turned those poison dart frogs into poison dart puddles. Is this the back of the door I saw earlier? It totally is. I took a straight path directly for that, of all things. I think I was just reflexively hugging the right wall, which I do sometimes when I'm exploring mazes. Because otherwise you don't know where the hell you are. Hi. Boss chamber. Giant dramatic boss chamber. That might be the last chamber of this entire dungeon, actually. It looks dramatic enough to be that. Let's check our lineage types. Do we have all of them already? Yeah. That's probably the Guardian of the Deep. Unless there's another one I don't know about. Yeah, if you disturb the sacred land, you'll be crushed by a huge force. That looks like a sacred land with all the monuments and everything. I'll risk it. If he might kill some party members because he might be tougher than everything else we've seen so far. But at this point, I've cleared like the entire dungeon, so all of my reserve characters are healthy. So I'm willing to risk the possibility someone might go down for some good old-fashioned progress. Hi. Oh no, I accidentally hit attack. Alright. It's not so bad. I didn't really mean to, but it's not so bad. So you're the leader, Dryada. So it's the next tier up of it's the next version basically of a Trent. Let's try X charge. Might be. Let's see how much. We'll see how much damage I ultimately did to it. My goal is to do it. Oh no, that was not a lot of damage. It's gonna escape probably, which is a bummer, but it seems unlikely that we can avoid it. Let's see. Chivalric Sword. I'll do all my attacks I can to see if it works out. I'll do a Carnage Front on a Mandragora. They probably don't do that much damage. Let's see, you can attack this row. Let's have you concentrate so you can attack the Dryada next turn, hopefully. You'll do a Firebolt on it. There we go. Not bad damage. A little bit of damage. Oh, hi. Not good news for me. Dryada's more in danger now, at least. We'll do a Black Wall. Chivalric Sword. That Mandragora is still up front, unfortunately. We'll have you do a Carnage. You'll do a Slash. Let's see. I'll try to rush. I'm gonna have one of the faster characters attack this Mandragora to wipe them out first, so that hopefully the rush and slash affect the middle row instead. But we gotta take out this back character though. I'm not using Carnage Front. I'm using Slash because that Carnage Front does do damage. I suffered the consequences for doing it. Those misses, huh? Still some good damage on the big bad, at least. But he might... Oh, we have one more turn before he escapes. That's good. We might have this. Still can't Carnage. We can't charge him. Black Wall. Let's have you Iron Defense, because some characters are taking damage. But other characters can hopefully make this count. Slash. Between the two archers and the flamethrower, we can hopefully take out the three. Come on. Come on. It's all down to you, Fire Spell. Oh no. What was that? Enemy leader's about to escape. They still haven't escaped. They're very close. Okay. Black Wall. Keep defending, because that damage is no joke right now. Slash all the so many birds. Okay. So we are not getting past the birds right now. It's all about targeting them with these long-range characters, because no one else is going to get through. Come on. There we go. Alright. Main problem's taken care of. Now we just need to survive for a while. Iron Defense. Slash. Rush. Nice. It's just the one row? Nice. In that case, I can avoid casting more spells. Do some good old-fashioned crow damage. And every extra turn this fight lasts is more healing for me. Not that that's happening anymore. There we go. I didn't even know what the item was. I guess it's a hat. Okay. I'll remove the poison gas just in case. It was Lich Hand. So we lost some MP. But I just didn't want to deal with everyone being poisoned. At this point, I'm pretty far along. We have a shortcut that takes us straight from the crystal to the boss. So I'm going to try to clear as much as I can, and I don't have to be particularly conservative with my resources. And then when we're ready to fight the boss, I'll go back to town to heal, and then we'll take them on with a fully rejuvenated party. And if I'm lucky, oh yeah, if I'm lucky, we'll have all level 11s and 12s by then. Not even lucky, we should absolutely have that by then. All my low levels should be progressed by then. This is all an ambush room. Yep. More or less what you'd expect. Come and get it, guys. Come and get it. Hi. Why are you always guarding axes? Why can't you guard underwear? Seriously, I'm getting weirded out by the fact that underwear was like the first drop we ever saw, and it just never happens again. All the giants today. Axes and underwear. Alright, danger's getting high. Oh! That's not great news, and it's still not a freaking underwear. Come on, man. Give me what I want. Maximum danger acquired. It's still a freaking wand. It's still a Dryada, so we're fairly likely to fail. I mean, the wand could still be good. Let's fight. We've been ambushed, as you'd expect. I'm gonna attack the Dryada directly. Enjoy the damage. That's why it was hard to keep up with the damage, because they were healing, weren't they? Oh, no, still not bad. X-charge. Not quite? Really? Oh, bit of damage on our mage. Careful. Wait. Oh. Well, I'm doing all this damage to the Dryada, or Draida, or whatever, and the other guys are all healing each other in the background, but none of them are damaged, so it doesn't make any sense. They're just crazy. I'm going to start acting like a normal party now, because there's a pretty good chance that we're going to kill them this turn with our normal attacks. So there's no reason to do much else. Fire Blast one of the back rows. Spread that damage around. Oh yeah. Here comes the heat. Sorry everyone, but not really sorry. Do Holy Light. Iron Defense. Slash. Rush. Fight, and defend. No need to use any more energy at this point. I was surprised that the tree stayed in the front row that long. Gave me free hits on it with multiple charges. There's those level ups I was hoping for. MP teleport party would be bad. It's most likely Lich Hand. It was. 3 more wands for the supply. You guys are like leveling up in lockstep over here. Alright, Dusk. Let's make you scary. Oops. Her stats are way up there. Dark Moon. I mean, 25 seems like a lot of intelligence at some point. Let's give you a bit of health. Just a little bit. Bio Wall. That sounds neat. A wall that protects against breath and conditions for 1 turn. So like the smoke attack, I assume, then. What a weirdly specific thing to have as a status type. I don't think I can't think of a lot of games where breath attacks are a thing. That's an interesting little thing. Let's get you up to 15 hit vitality also. I think that's a good landmark to aim for with my melee characters. Like 20 agility, 15 vitality, and then a bunch of strength perhaps, if they're offensive at least. More vitality and agility if they're defensive. Penguins on their way to 20-20-20, which would be great. So, Strider and Penguin are halfway to the next level, everyone else just hit level 11. And we're pretty clear on this zone. I'm trying to think if this place has fewer screens than the slums did, or if it's just because of the lower level characters making it feel shorter. Those are speaking of lower level characters, not those guys. Try that again. Oh, it's just a good old Trant. Nice to see you, Trant. We missed you. Now die. There we go. I think we probably spent 10 to 15 episodes, somewhere in the range of 10 to 15 episodes in the slums alone. But it wasn't that many. It wasn't necessarily that many screens. I definitely remember being constantly surprised by how many screens there were, just because there seemed to be fewer in the Monument of Metal, or the Mausoleum of Metal. I always want to call it Monument of Metal. It just sounds better to me for some reason. Because anything could be a monument. It's just some big landmark in the area. But Mausoleum is like, what? Like we're talking like where they keep? Are we talking about like where they keep corpses? How many mausoleums do you have? How's a forest a mausoleum? Like on some level you could make it make sense, I suppose. But the scrapyard made more sense as being a mausoleum of metal, because it's this dark nightmare of all these otherworldly relics of technology all crashing into one spot and stuff like that. But here, it's just a forest as far as I can tell. I don't know. Others are all unidentified. We're getting full up because of all these damn unidentified items. Damn, bro. Do I have really crappy stuff to get rid of? I haven't filled up for a while, but being here as long as I have is definitely filling things up a little bit. I mean, snake boomerangs are just not that great. I keep picking up more of them. Oh, a bamboo spear. Get out of here. None of that nonsense is needed. I mean, I just want those objects just in case they turn out to be useful. The tough thing is that they're unidentified, so they could be utter garbage, for all we know. I mean, if I have a katana plus 5, I don't need multiple katana plus 4s. Rusted knuckles. There we go. We'll have to go identify things though, and that'll give me a better idea of what we have. This is the end. Yeah, this is the end point right here. I'm doing a quick scan of the map, but it all looks like I've explored every little dead end along the way. So let's go right back to warping out of here. Oh, right. That whole obnoxious part. We're on our way out. There we go. Are we clear for a bit? More or less. Go for it. Double time. Literally, I think, actually. Not sure if this is double time or triple time, actually. But yeah, one quick rest. We'll clear out our inventory space. We will restore some energy. Identify objects that might be potential upgrades before the fight starts. Save, quite importantly. And then we'll challenge the big bad giant forest guardian, an iron guitar. I gotta store these extra items like the guitars and everything, so that even if they're useful, at least they're not taking up my inventory space. A magic item, nice. Assassin mask. If I clear out my space, whoa, assassin mask plus 9. That seems like a huge deal. If we get these things cleared away, I'll have space for everything. What is this? 10 defense. Dear lord, that's insane. The other one's not terrible, but it's passable for a few bonuses, but plus 9 is an absurd bonus. That's fantastic. Magic hat, little spell enhancement. Not a ton else going on. Iron guitar. Ooh, rusted knuckles. What's the point of an iron guitar? It does poison? Okay. It's just the poison though, isn't it? It attacks fewer times for less damage. But it has poison is the only thing. Rusted knuckles otherwise seem to be better off. They are plus 6s to be fair. To be fair. Check our spellcaster. How's your... You have a heal hat on. Just because it was around. I'm sure the magic hat's better for you because of the spell enhancement. Right? Yeah. Now our spell enhancement is up to 16%. There's some good news. Let's go ahead and revisit the store. Also, how's base doing? Another 300. More money! Still recovering, no one needs to level up. No one needs another health. Cool. Still keeping these slots open in case I choose certain characters to bring along. Because I don't know which ones I want to bring yet. But we will see. Otherwise, shop, sell. Those extra items, we didn't really have any this time around. Mostly I want to store items. We have extra axes that I might use for characters because they're usefully powerful. But I definitely just need the space right now. I'll deal with whether or not certain items should be sold or not later. For now, I just want to progress through the dungeon, so let's get some extra stuff stored. Butterfly robe, battle tunics, healer's tunic. The regular, I'll get rid of the regular items at the very least. And some of the special ones I'll check to see if they're really good for me. A lot of consumables I'm keeping around just in case the need arises. I don't think I need the assassin item. And the knuckles. There we go. Let's put on that assassin mask, huh? What is that again? Thief's feather. A winged hat that bandits prefer. A light mask that spies prefer. Similar stats. As assassin mask gives you +1 health. I mean +1 hit. Oh, it's medium armor is why. I'll put that on. And then you can put the thief feather on. you're both better off at that point. That'll be good for us. And now our inventory should have more space. Oh yeah, a lot more space. Should be plenty for taking on a boss at the very least. Good old saving. Can't believe there was that episode where I forgot to save. It just feels awful to have a session that basically you threw away afterwards. Like, no. But I played that day, I swear. It wasn't just a dream. It was just a dream. You can't bring it back, ever. Alright. Time for my nightmare. Could be tough, I don't know. Nothing's really been tough here so far, obviously, given the context, but we'll see how it turns out. Just fill the rest of the map in, but I think it's just a big, dramatic, circular room. Yep. Investigating. Nope, nothing special happened. It'd be amazing if, like, I could just take... Look, a giant slab, and you just push it over, and it just falls on the boss. And they just get obliterated on the spot. Like, haha! Good old level exploration pays off again. Not this time. Ooh. That's always fun. You got a nice place here. Hopefully you don't roll around in your sleep. That'd be really unfortunate. We need a new guardian. Well, we will now anyway, but whatever. There are signs of a human here, and you follow them to a plaza. A strange monument lies ahead. The starlight casts a shadow on it. Suddenly, an unknown presence emanates outward like a wave. The presence becomes a shadow and appears in front of Strider. Beyond the trees, a giant variant appears. Or a giant variant. Lineage appeared. So that's the armored dude with the weird glowy blue stuff. I'm actually using him as the thumbnail right now, I think, and he seems important, but I think this is the first time he's really showed up directly. It's funny that they kind of contextualize this like it's some kind of ambush or surprise, because I both had the Lineage book that's like, hey, there's a guardian over there, and then I walk over here and there's a giant icon like, oh, there's a guardian over there, and then I fight him and guess what, it's the guardian. But they weirdly kind of framed it like a surprise this time. What level are you? 19 Tautab. Let's go ahead and start off with Holy Light, just to keep it there for the rest of the fight, hopefully. Iron Defense, Slash, Concentrate, Confine, Fight, because we don't know how good he's going to be at dodging, so we'll start off with the Confine. Let's see. I can reduce his Avoid. I can do a Slow, I can protect against magic. So many options here. Let's try to reduce his Avoid, just to see how it helps out for the rest of the fight. A lot going on there. So did he miss? He attacks Dusk, but he's protected by Pangolin, and Pangolin dodged. It's a good thing Pangolin's set up the way he is right now. Let's try charging. That was strong. Hey, we silenced him. Nice. That did a decent chunk of damage. Try it again. Charge is no joke, huh? What was that last one? Tautab regained consciousness. Did we knock him unconscious midway through that? That's admittedly a lot to sort through. Okay. Tempted to try to just do it again, honestly. Yeah, he's unconscious. It says he's unconscious. I saw that pop up for a second there. Tautab's unconscious. Well, this is effective. Oh, we're not going to have enough this time, though. We're going to have to deal with that last little particle of health all on our own. Do a black wall. Keep our iron defense up. We're in for the rush now. There's gonna be some damage. Get in there with a fire attack. Is he unconscious again? Dude. I don't think he got to swing at us. Holy cow.
現れたな、魔物へ。
Kyo and his squad appear.
遅れてすまない。よくやったぞ。あとは僕に任せ。
As soon as the knight sees Kyo, it disappears like smoke in the wind.
消えた。取り逃がしたか。しかしあいつ何者だ。
Any ideas?
さあね、さっぱりです。それにしてもなぜよりによってこの場所に。
Kyo looks at the monument. It looks like he is checking something.
あの巨大な石板は太古の遺跡の一部だそうです。この剣の町ができる前から存在し、強大な魔力を秘めているそうですが、今では小汚いオークどもに崇められているだけです。どんな権威も時代によって変化する。頑くなに何かを信じることほど愚かなものはありませんよ。そうは思いませんか。
What?
失礼。確かに唐突でしたね。あの魔物の件、僕に任せておいてください。奴は僕たちが現れたのを見て慌てて逃げ出した。力では僕に分があると見ていいでしょう。うかつに手を出してやけどをしないように。いいですね。
Kyo leaves with his allies. Don't push yourself and get hurt. Have you seen what's happened to me? I've gotten hurt so many times already. There's a giant monument with unfamiliar characters on it. It seems to be the same material as the magic stone of the guild. Nothing else? Nope. No direct interaction of any kind. It's just kind of here, being all dramatic and everything. Alright. That's that screen down. Forest. It's called the Forester Rituals. Frost Forest N. North. Nuta Village. Frost Forest E. Firebird Lands. I don't think I ever noticed properly that each individual screen has an individual name. Frost Forest South. That's it. That's the whole map. That's an interesting little touch. Alright, well that went surprisingly smoothly, actually. Oh, right. It would be difficult about it. Because there was one spot over here. Oh. That's fine. Yeah, relying on auto move so much in the last dungeon makes it kind of funny to constantly be stopped from using it here. Because you can't use it through the places that rearrange your direction, and you can't use it in any of the spots that that make you search for a spot to progress. Heal ring +7, butterfly ring +8, strength ring +5, +2 strength. That's great news. And these are good defense stats. That hurts me though, so not that one. But heal ring, that's nice. 7 defense. I think that's probably an upgrade for someone. Oh yeah, you're using a heal ring +3. Although, you should probably have the strength ring because you have attacked the most times per turn in many cases. And you can get a stronger heal ring. He's got a +5. Yeah, I mean, let's downgrade ourselves for a second here. It makes sense to put the +7 on the person who takes the most hits directly, because he's the one that's just soaking up all the damage, and he is a boss at that so far. It's been great. Look at that. Where's his health exactly? Oh, up top, right. 339. Oh yeah, he's got about 50, more than 50% more health than everybody else in the party. more than double our spellcaster in particular. And so, axe attack that with his high defense, and we're pretty good to go. It's got 80 defense. Oh wow, no comparison across the board. It's got 15 avoid, 10, 15, 15, 18, 20. So 2 characters have better avoid in the back row, but aside from that, he's high on that too. Not the best hit chance necessarily. Definitely the Rangers are winning at that, but Samurai's doing okay. But the Rangers definitely have the best hit chance. That's kind of their deal though. Alright, good progress. I feel good about that.